Oh, hey, what's going on, guys? It's Daniel House with Viral Links Marketing, and today we'll be talking about real estate marketing strategies for maximizing engagement. The most daunting thing for most real estate agents is, how do I get my engagement up? How do I get more views? How do I get people to see more of my content? Well, you're in the right place. If you stay tuned, I'm going to be giving you guys all of the secrets. Yes, stay tuned and I'll take care of you. Okay, you know what comes next. Roll the intro! Intro.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
It's delicious. What's in there? Oh, sorry. Okay, guys, so jumping right into it, the most crucial thing you guys need to understand is understand the difference between all the different platforms. All the platforms online and social media are very different. So Instagram is different from Facebook, that's different from YouTube. You get the gist of it. Some of you do, some of you don't. So we got to give you guys the simple overview, all right? So understand which platform you guys are going to maximize your engagement. That's going to help you determine and decide which platform you guys want to be utilizing and what processes and strategies you guys need to be implementing. I'll give you an example. So of course, Facebook. Well, first of all of these platforms, you want to be doing what's called native posting, not non-native. And most people say, what is native and non-native? So basically native is something that would be native to that actual platform, something that, we could go to that platform and see on a normal basis, right? So we know that Facebook native content that you would normally see that's a native to that platform would be, sharing random videos that you find interesting. The beautiful thing is, if you notice the video on Facebook compared to Instagram, is that you'll see a lot more videos, where it's informative videos that teach you something, that tell you something, videos that are fun and funny videos. Facebook is a mashup of a lot of different content that's really engaging and really exciting to watch. So be mindful of that when you're creating content for Facebook. Instagram, you're limited to 1 minute. So you gotta make your point and get it out there. But the thing is, Instagram is now understanding, because they're owned by Facebook, that longer videos are more relevant. So now they're, implementing what they call their, IGTV. The only problem with IGTV is that's a whole other video that we're not going to cover today, because we're just talking about engagement as a whole, right? So I'm giving you guys some of the practices that are best to maximize your engagement. With Twitter, we know that Twitter is more of the loud space. Twitter is more of a place for sharing news content. We look at Instagram, of course, is heavily leveraged by pictures. So you have to be able to tell that story with picture, sprinkle in video. But what's really powerful that a lot of people don't understand is, when you're using IG, stories is really, really a powerhouse that you guys should really be leveraging. And we'll touch on that when I give you guys more of the how-tos later on in this video. But we're gonna cover next is understanding the mind work and the framework with looking at these platforms, okay? So let's go over those strategies and that mindset right now. So the really big thing to understand, that the best way to start with understanding, how to increase your engagement is, first of all, know who you're talking to. That's the most important thing. And there's so many real estate agents that don't know who they're talking to. I'll give you an example. Some people say, why would that matter? I'll give you an example. If I create content and I want to be talking to a married couple, I am not going to be showing properties that are right next door to a club, to a strip club, to a porn store. These are things that I'm just not going to be doing, right? So the most important thing is, that's an exaggeration, but follow me, okay? So the most important thing is, for example, if I'm focused on, people who are married, newlyweds who have a newborn, they're going to be more interested in properties that are closer to schools, a nice, church, a nice shopping plaza. All these things are going to be important. Is there a gazebo, in front of the community? So, these are things that you guys can look at and, create your content based around that, so that those type of people will engage. So the key thing is, know who you're talking to, know your demographic, so you can tailor your content to those specific people. That's going to boost your engagement. So yeah, we'll start there, and then we'll build upon this platform that we're setting, this foundation. Okay, next one. Okay, if you're stumped, guys, on what kind of content to create, first of all, let's address that first, because if you don't know what kind of content you're creating, then you're not going to be able to capture the attention of anybody if you're not creating content they're engaging with and then creating engaging content. So I'm going to give you guys a tip that you guys can use to never get stumped with creating content. You'll never be stumped if you use these three and just listen to me, okay? The first one would be fear. The second one would be information based. And the last one would be doubts, debunking any doubts that they may have, right? But that kind of correlates with number 2, which is information, right? But you can really tailor it down to these 3 categories and build upon there, right? So fear is, of course, something that's emotionally driven. What are they afraid of? You can make videos around that. The second one, information, like what kind of questions do they have that we can address for them and just show how knowledgeable you are. So for example, this video is based around information. You have a problem and I'm trying to resolve it. Okay, I'm trying to resolve the problem that you have in your mind. Thus, I have created a video that has viewership on the video. There we go. We're winning. We're starting to win. You see where we're going with this? Yeah, it's easy stuff. It's not that hard. Okay, so now let's get to the meat of this entire topic, this entire conversation. Let's get to the meat of it, right? So the meat of it is, okay, how do we go about actually implementing the different practices that we can use to increase our engagement? Number 1 is have high VRIN. High VRIN. So high VRIN would be posting something that your competition can't post that you can post that's interesting. Always have that mindset. Always try to go for a VRIN of 10. It's 1 to 10 VRIN. Look at this picture. When you take it, what's my VRIN score? Is this a 10? Can my competition easily post the same exact video? That's why I always tell people the most important thing to do, if you want to go high VRIN, always be just who you are. Be unique to you. You know, don't worry about what your competition is doing. Just be unique to yourself. Find your own voice and post that. And so the next one is going to be one that's going to throw a lot of you off. Some of y'all going to be like, I ain't doing, not doing that. People are like, I don't know, bro, that's a whole lot of posting. That's the key. The fact that you would think I'm not gonna do that based on what I'm gonna tell you is what helps you to separate from your competition. You're gonna separate from them. Leave them in the dust. They're gonna be behind you. Spaceships don't have rearview mirrors. They do not. They don't, because you shouldn't look behind you when you're going that fast and that high. It's pretty dangerous. Gotta watch where you're going. But my point is, here's the point. Listen to me. Post 50 to 100 times every single freaking day. 500 posts a week, 700 posts a week, every single week. That's how you separate from your competition. That's how you boost engagement. All these social platforms, they look at how much you post, how often you're posting. The engagement that you're getting from your people will come from the fact that you're posting consistently, right? It'll come from that. They'll see that you're relevant. If you're getting your message from the relevant people, and if you're engaging with their content, they're going to engage with your content, right? It's going off that shared loop. You invest in me, I invest in you. You scratch my back, I scratch your back, but post a lot of content. The other thing is you're going to massively separate yourself from your competition because they're not going to post 50 to 100 posts a day. Some people would say, well, that's preposterous. How in the heck can I post 100 posts a day? I'll give you an example. You see this video, you see one piece of content. I see 5 pieces in this one video. How do I see 5 pieces of content in this one video? Okay, we have the video itself, long tail video, right? And then we have, I can take the audio from this video, I can make a podcast. I can extract the audio from that podcast and make a blog article. I can cut this video up into multiple pieces and I can add the snippets to my Instagram stories. I can take a picture, a snapshot of this video and put some graphic annotation GIFs on that actual post and then add it into my stories. That's 5 pieces of content from this one video. If you do 5 videos like that, how many videos is that? 5, 10, 15, 20, that's 25 videos alone. Now you just have 75 pieces of content left. And we've already done that from what? 2 videos? So you see 2 videos, I see 25 pieces of content. That's why I said 25 posts. All that content is now post. And it's wonderfully beautiful. You can fill in the rest with doing Instagram stories. When you go look at somebody like Gary Vaynerchuk, who's like one of the best marketers on the planet, if you go look at Gary Vaynerchuk, I can guarantee you he doesn't have less than 20 IG story posts. And when you go look at his Instagram stories, I can guarantee you'll see him doing a podcast. You'll see him out, going through yard sales and all that jazz. And he's just posting all that stuff organically. Alone in his post, on IG and his stories, he has 30 to 40 posts. Not to even count the posts on his wall. So, there you go, inside of his feed. So, bam, follow that piece of advice and you won't be sorry. Make sure you guys are posting at least 100 times a day. Okay, so using Instagram for an example, another way to boost your engagement on Instagram is if you guys go to the Discover page, or go to search rather. You can do it on the Discover page or search. Just go on, videos and pictures that are relevant to your area or relevant to what you're selling. For example, go to different luxury pages where people are showing luxury homes. Go into the comment section and engage with the people there. go find someone that made a comment, click on their profile, go to their page, like a lot of their pictures, make cool comments, cool shoes, dude, love the car. Genuine engagement with people, start conversations. Don't spam people's inboxes, but slide off in them DMs. Don't get in trouble with your girlfriend or your husband, but slide off in them DMs. Trust me, it works. But don't be botting people's DMs. That's just it's nasty, it's scary, and it's creeper status. Don't do that. If you go on somebody's inbox, don't even talk about business. Go in their inbox and start a general conversation. Hey, dude, love that car. What year is it, man? It's beautiful, awesome. And don't even mention anything about freaking real estate. Just don't do it. You can pay an intern, get you an intern or find someone from college, that's, or someone that's young in your neighborhood, interested in being a real estate agent, and say, here, dude, here's my password. I want you to go in here and I want you to engage with people, start conversations, and don't talk about any type of sales. Just engage with them. That's it. So when you engage with them, like their pictures, not trying to be salesy and still doing your thing on your end, it's going to boost your engagement because people come back and start to reciprocate that type of love to you. Okay, so going back over everything that we've covered, the most important thing for you guys to remember is make sure you guys are creating content that your audience is going to really be engaged with. So let's touch a little bit more on what I spoke on about earlier when I said the 3 tiers. You're going to fix a problem, you're going to address a doubt that they may have, and then you're going to address a fear. So with all these different things, I'll give you an example. So if I'm addressing someone's fear as a real estate agent, I could be going over, a fear of them losing their home, foreclosure, things like that. If I'm, answering any questions that they may have, I can go into detail about that, go into a whole teaching segment about the process. If I want to address a doubt that they have, they think that they have to have $1 million to purchase a home, you can create videos breaking that down, telling them why that's not important for them to have, ways to get around it. You can seem more knowledgeable. So ask yourself this question. If there's a real estate agent in the market that's creating videos, answering questions, killing doubts and things like that, being very transparent, out with their dog at the vet, throwing a Frisbee, checking out new properties on the way, what happens is you're building that personal brand. And when people see that personal brand, they're gonna genuinely want to engage with you anyway. And that's the thing. We don't wanna sit here and come up with hacks and tricks and how to trick people and bots. The thing is genuine engagement comes from you being genuinely 1000% who you are and not trying to force it. So document, don't create. That's the best kind of content. And for the sake of trying to keep this video short, I will wrap it up with this topic. And hopefully you guys are finding these videos valuable. Hopefully you're sharing them with your friends. So if you want to see more from me, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Hit the notification bell to make sure you stay up to date. Whenever I'm dropping videos, please leave a comment in the comment section below. Let me know if you like this video. Let me know if I'm too long-winded. Let me know if it's unvaluable, you don't really care about what I have to say. I would love to hear about it in the comment section because we just started this YouTube channel because most of our clients came from referrals. But I said I want to start doing more videos so that we can build our own viewership. But if you don't share it, then our viewership is not going to be there, and I'll feel like you don't like me. And yeah.